Rare in the wine industry is the successful blending of centuries-old traditions with a new, innovative twist. Welcome to Spicy Vines.
Awesome. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you so much for having us. It's finally a end of a journey for us because you and I have been talking for quite some time on doing this, but what a magical ride it's been so far in your space is incredible. So walk us through, the inspiration and the tradition and what you are trying to accomplish with Spicy Vines.
Great. Well, the whole story of Spicy Vines, really kind of the motif around it started on doing something that was the impossible or breaking out of the mold and just going for it. We started actually Spicy Vines with a spiced wine, which was something that no one else had really done before. And the inspiration behind it was a glue vine or a mulled wine that I actually had in Germany.
Right.
When I was living there. And I came back and we were actually just driving in the car one day and I was like, wow, I'm craving this spiced wine. So I said, well, they don't really have it here in the United States. It's a European product. And he said, well, we have everything. It's the United States. I said, no, we don't. So the bet was if we could find the wine, I'd have to make a sandwich to pair with it.
Okay.
And if we couldn't find the wine, we'd have to make the darn thing ourselves.
Well, and it's interesting because spiced wines in Europe, specifically Germany, have been around for hundreds of years.
That's right.
And nothing here in the United States comes close to resembling it. So what was the inspiration? You were there and just had it and said, this is so good, I have to make this?
People have been spicing wines, like you said, for centuries. It's not a new concept. We didn't just invent this. But we definitely, this is our California, what I like to say, our California interpretation of it. And, the whole idea was, it was a silly idea, let's face it. Spicing wines and bottling it and doing something different. It was silly, but why not?
Well, and then there have been other silly ideas that have been borrowed from Europe, i.e. the small corner coffee shop that someone borrowed from Italy that seems to have done quite well in the United States with 10,000 different locations now.
That's right.
So is it kind of a dream of yours to take this beyond where it is here in Healdsburg?
Absolutely. I think this whole thing has been quite an incredible journey. I mean, to start something from just a little figment of an idea and then put it into a bottle and then, take the branding and the products and just growing the company from that. Now we're actually a winery. Seeing that from start to finish has been, it's not finished, but it's been a magical process for sure.
And one of the things I like, and I don't know if it's your ideas, the naming convention for the wines is also not traditional, but incorporates a heck of a lot of fun and passion. So who comes up with the names for the wines?
It's kind of a team effort. I've probably named most of them. My mom, actually, she likes helping with the naming process. One thing we do really well here is we make wine cocktails.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So our little spiced wine actually ended up being a much more versatile wine than we ever anticipated it.
Well, Crystalline mentioned that she met you at a tasting in San Francisco and was just so enamored with your winemaking style that she pitched this idea and said, "Hey, let's make spicy vine and spicy wines together."
Yeah, I think it was the glitter actually that attracted her. But I think the thing that she wanted to do is an interesting story. Is my mentor, the gentleman who taught me how to make wine, was actually the gentleman who helped her come up with the original formula, and so he'd been trying to put us together for a few years, and it was very serendipitous that we happened to be right next to one another at an event in San Francisco. And she pitched the idea that she wanted to expand the spice wines into doing a signature collection of regular wines. And so, we talked about it, and here I am, yeah.
So now your inspiration or the nexus for you in making wines, you've been making wines a long time. What still motivates you to extract something from the vineyard that's representative of time, place, soil, or is it the romance of it all? Walk me through that whole process.
I think it's Mother Nature. I think the beautiful thing about wine for me, it's I tell people all the time, it's the hardest, easiest thing I've ever done. Because it's something that sings to my soul, and it's something that every day is different. You wake up every day, and just when you think you know what you're doing, Mother Nature throws you a curveball.
Right.
And that's the beauty of it. To me, I'm not trying to meet a flavor profile. I'm not trying to have our wines taste the same every year. What I want to do is I want to show the expression of what we got that year, what Mother Nature gave me, what the weather was like, what the temperature was like. I look at myself more as a shepherd, kind of guiding along the wine along its path, not trying to dictate what I want it to be, but showing what it wants to be. And that's kind of my philosophy in making our wines.
Well, and I think that is an awesome philosophy, but you also have branched out a little bit. You have cocktails, you have sangria. So it seems like it's endless amount of fun to just be creative and have that outlet.
It is. It's actually a lot of fun.
Congratulations to you for that.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you for that. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what life's all about, fun and passion, right?
Us too. Had a blast today with Crystalline and Doug. Do yourselves a favor, come down to Spicy Vines in Healdsburg. Serious wine and serious fun. Thank you so much for all your support.